one of our listeners, Kyle, was like, you need to have... I was talking about how I had not had an animal-style burger. He was like, you gotta do it. It's the best. So I said, okay. So my girlfriend and I went to there the other day, and I got both an animal-style burger and animal-style fucking french fries. And I ate them. They were okay. They were not bad.
You heard it here first, folks.
That's all.
In-N-Out is okay.
Wow, that was...
It was worth the wait.
Excellent to see all you guys here today.
Oh.
I'm feeling ecstatic.
I'm drinking eggnog.
Tea.
Eggnog tea. An excellent holiday favorite.
Topical.
We've got some really good yolks for you guys today.
I'm ecstatic to share my stories.
Yeah?
I can't wait to start cracking up.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, I don't want to be walking on eggshells about this for too long. But we have a special guest here today in the PJC. We'll introduce her in a moment. Wait, do you guys all recognize her? Do you know who that is in the background?
Who is that?
It's Dick Wolf!
It's Dick Wolf, executive producer Dick Wolf.
Yeah, from Law and Order.
No, it's not.
You're not Dick Wolf?
No, that's...
I mean, I am.
It's
At night.
It really sounded like you both said Dick Wolf at the same time.
I didn't. I said Nicole. It's Nicole, everybody. Yay!
Yay! It's Nicole.
Welcome to the PJC. This is a Would You Rather podcast starring Nicole, where we discuss
Always
Would You
Nicole.
Rathers, and we do something called Lonely Hearts, which we'll explain more in depth later after things
Lots
happen.
of fun games.
Lots of fun games.
Lots of exciting games.
Exciting games
Yes.
is correct. You are not hard-boiled about that. It didn't make any sense. But and we also do Marry Fuck Kills. But my name is not Nicole, nor is it Dick Wolf. It's Dane.
My name is Brian.
And I'm Jimmy.
And yeah, my last name's not Wolf. So
What if it was? What? How's that for a hypothetical?
would you rather have Dane's last name be what it is, which is secret, that you can find out very easily on Facebook, probably, or have it be
Stalking Dane on Facebook.
It's happened.
Book.
Looking at you, Thomas Taylor.
Thomas Taylor.
But Nicole, how the heck are you? Our friend and neighbor.
I am excellent.
Yeah, do tell.
I had an interesting night last night.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I came over the night before on another balmy evening.
Yeah.
To
Balmy autumn evening.
a balmy autumn evening to construct some Jell-O eggs.
Oh, boy.
And Jimmy and Dane gave me a bit of help with that. They're great
Wow.
egg chefs.
What were the eggs?
Making the eggs.
What were the eggs for?
Gelatin eggs for
a project of mine.
you just keep teasing it out, man.
So these guys got themselves that old sponsor.
Sweet sponsorship.
My feelings are getting scrambled here, so if you could just crack that guy right open.
We have an ovipositor.
Ovipositor! Yeah.
And it's my job to test the ovipositor because none of you three decided to do it.
Guilty.
Well, so truth be told, Lone Wolf over at Primal Hardware.
Yay, Lone Wolf.
Yay, Lone Wolf.
Yay.
Shout out
Lone
to you,
Wolf.
our friend. He did require one of us to use it. But that turned out just to be him trying to get one of us to use it. It wasn't
why
a
not,
requirement
really?
or anything. So we asked very nicely. No, we didn't even ask. You volunteered.
I did
That's
volunteer.
right.
You just
volunteered.
I did
you
volunteer.
overheard from the other room that we were talking about
I could not
this.
contain my excitement.
Yeah, there it is again. So you tried out the ovipositor from
So I
Primal
did.
Hardware.
Should we recap what this thing even is?
Oh, right. So an ovipositor is like a dildo.
It's an insertable.
It's an insertable, as labeled on the website. Thank
Goes
you,
on the
Brian.
inside.
Yeah.
But it's hollow, and you are able to push gelatin eggs that you make yourself through it and simulate being impregnated by some sort of alien.
I mean, who doesn't want that?
Or maybe a bug.
Yeah, it might not be an alien, Dane.
Yeah, okay. Being
be-
impregnated
It
with
could
eggs.
be the bed bug.
And we contacted Primal Hardware several months ago, and we received a free one in the mail.
It's called Splorch.
It's called Splorch. It's blue. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful veiny piece of
It
equipment.
is large.
It is a
If I-
large, veiny.
If I ever have a large veiny child, I hope to name it Splorch.
Well, we kind of do. The three of us
hope it's
kind
not
of do,
hollow.
and now Nicole does also. So
I have
Nicole,
a child splorch.
so Nicole, tell us.
So, this is not a story of victory, rather
Oh no!
a story of attempt.
Okay.
There will be a part 2. But for now.
Oh dang!
So we made the Jello eggs, and I immediately upon opening the mold, all the eggs split in half.
Oh
And I was
shit!
like, oh no, this is not what I wanted. So I attempted to try half of an egg. Okay. Now I think maybe we put too much water.
Okay.
in the mold. I'm
Yeah, you
not
got to
really
make them a
sure.
little firmer.
Yeah,
like it
they were
maybe.
not very firm. They melted almost immediately upon insertion.
Okay.
Oh.
But I did get the sensation of Jello. And it
Okay.
was cold and slimy. And yeah, that was an adventure.
Okay.
It was a
Cold and
it
slimy.
was a time.
On
Just
a
like
scale
life.
from 1 to 10, 1 being extremely unenjoyable and 10 being very enjoyable,
Can
how would you rate our old buddy the Splorch?
can I go? I'm gonna go with a 5 because it was very neutral.
It was
It's
neutral,
not
right?
unenjoyable. It was a
Like unflavored gelatin.
like
Neutral.
unflavored gelatin itself. It was a neutral experience.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it was a B.
A B out of several.
Well, so you've opted to try this again.
Oh, yes.
With firmer batch of
Yes,
eggs.
I like my eggs firm.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And
Unfertilized.
at risk of this turning into a fucking Howard Stern podcast, I think we should thank you for your service and move on to our at least one
One more
other time.
One more time.
And let's move on to our first Would You Rather. So our first Would You Rather tonight comes from, it's a twofer.
Oh.
Half of it comes from Keith in San Francisco, and half of it comes from Daniel in San Diego. So it goes,
Nice collaboration.
yeah, a little collabo.
Collabradabra.
Ah.
I want to reach out and grab you. So they collectively ask, would you rather have to walk across a room covered in Legos barefoot every time you have to go to the bathroom,
Oh.
or the autocorrect on your phone automatically fills in the wrong word every time you type a word?
Every word?
Every word.
Ooh.
What if you turn off your autocorrect?
Nope.
Can't.
That's not
It's like an
how this
iPhone.
works.
Nothing is cooperative.
Oh, great.
This is Would You Rather Land, Brian.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
When it's not even your phone.
What if
it's
I just pee myself all the time?
gotcha.
Every time.
What if we communicate with cups?
And what if pigs had wings? Then we'd have a new appetizer, and it'd be delicious.
What if God
delicious
was
pork wings?
What if God was one of us? Just a stranger on the bus?
Trying to make his way home,
Yeah, maybe.
or her way home,
Oh.
Sexist.
or
Or it's genderless.
their way home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
Their way home.
Zero.
Yeah. So no matter what phone you're using, I would say autocorrect fucks you in the butt.
Just on your phone, though.
And on your cups.
Yeah, I mean, that's where autocorrect happens.
Okay. So I'd be safe on a computer.
I'd say you're safe on a computer.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
That seems good.
Does that sound equidistant
There's
with
no autocorrect on your computer, so...
Right.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not autocorrect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
We're all in agreement. Yes.
So every
yes.
message you
Quite
sent would have to be 100% decide. Like, how wrong are we talking? Every word.
I would say that like you type it out and it just does it for you, and then you got to go back and type the right word.
Oh,
Instead of
that's not that bad at all.
Instead of hi mom, how are you? You get Hitler had some good ideas.
Every time. Hitler has a good Hitler had ideas.
Every word is Hitler. Every single word. The plane flew overhead. I was under the... I assumed that it would be... You just had
permanent?
You were just stuck with it. Like, if you went back to retype it, it just re-autocorrects.
Well, I feel like you just stop texting
Yeah.
eventually. You can't stop going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just make more
you
phone
could
calls.
get, like, a jug or something. Feasibly.
Well, no, every time you had to go to the bathroom to let the stuff escape you.
No matter what. They're Legos. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And shoes are not allowed.
Your shoes are off. There's a span of floor.
Man.
And you gotta go across it.
I pee a lot.
You do pee a lot. You drink,
drink
a lot
a
of
lot
water.
of water.
You're drinking the jacuzzi water right now.
I got
You're a
two...
hydrated boy.
I got 2 cups. One is tea and one is not tea. Here, listen. Just kidding.
Don't joke about
Spare
these things to me.
So I don't know. Like, that is a lot of trips a day over hot plastic coals.
But you're also a big texty man.
Yeah.
You are typing up a storm on the chats
But
and
if it-
on the texts.
It would
you're
just
a big
double my
texty
time,
man.
though.
You're a textican.
A text.
Oh,
What's your nationality?
I'm from Textica.
Phone. I'm from phone.
I'm from Textico.
There
With
it
a
is.
Texican
Yeehaw.
dialect.
Yeah, what do you think, Brian?
I don't really text that. I mean, I text every day, but I don't really text that much in a day. Mm-hmm. Whereas I also piss a lot in a day. And,
Right.
you know.
You are human.
Yeah.
And you need to be loved.
I think that
Just
yes
like
and no.
everybody else.
I get it.
Slightly less often than others.
You know, I love the show Charmed. I really loved that show.
Wait, is that from that?
It was like the first show that I started recording, like on the automatic recording on my VCR, so that I wouldn't miss it.
Man.
That's cute.
Yeah,
I did that with Pokemon.
I started because there were boobs on it, and then I got hooked in because of the magic.
The first show I
The
ever
magic of boobs.
first show I ever recorded was Birds of Prey.
Oh yeah, what's that about? Birds? Hawks?
You guys aren't familiar with that show?
Well, you're like 1,000 years old, so
it was
that
the
one-
first TV show.
It was like this one that had like all these like female like heroes from DC, but like not really. It was kind of like
it was
Black
a rip-off
Canary.
show.
yeah,
Hawk
Goodness.
Girl.
No.
no.
Other
It's
one.
like it was like the more street level ones, like like
Who else?
Black Canary. I think
Huntress?
Huntress. I
Huntress,
think.
What about the magic trick one?
Santana? I don't think so. They didn't have the budget
For magic tricks.
So I was lying. I didn't actually expect you all to believe me up to this point.
It's too late, Brian.
Gotta
So,
commit
yeah.
to the bit, Brian.
I
Come
guess
on.
I do. I
Is
guess
that
I've
a
gotta-
real show? Is it just a
It
new
is
show?
It is a real show.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Listeners out there,
They're
send
doing
us
anime reboot.
some fucking fan art of this show.
We'll put
Great
it on the
comic, though.
podcast.
Yeah, we'll put it
Great
on.
comic. Oracle.
Oh, maybe,
Yeah.
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 that was
I got
it.
this.
Warhawks, huh? Sounds nifty. No, but that song, I need to be loved. I'm human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else.
By The Cure?
Yeah, sure. I don't remember, but that was the
Sure,
theme
sure.
song to Charmed.
No, it's The Smiths.
No, it was my dad.
Mr.
You
Warlock.
made this?
Mr. Warlock.
My dad made this.
It's for sure The Smiths. Unless it was covered for Charmed, I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah, but the executive producer of Charmed.
Dick Wolf.
No, my dad.
Dick
Aaron
Wolf.
spelling
Close.
you at jackasses. So, I mean, I guess it's between inconvenience and pain. Right?
Yeah.
Like, what can you endure more?
Inconvenience all the way.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm thinking
Yeah.
after a little bit of walking across Legos, your feet are going to get a little calloused. You're going to get used to it.
That's what I'm kind of
Autocorrect's never
thinking.
going to change, though.
You're gonna get that
That's
hobbit
permanent.
feet.
Yeah,
You're gonna get hobbit feet.
You'll be able to go barefoot anywhere, and you'll be just fine.
You like
The
hike
tenderloin.
Yeah.
I think, well, you'll just have to deal with it until they get dictation down like real good, right? But so let me posit this though. So it's like, oh, it won't hurt that bad, the Legos. But you wake up in the middle of the night, you gotta pee.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Uh-oh. Now my feet hurt, and I'm sharply, and I'm very awake. And I'm never getting back to sleep. Jeez.
The early bird gets the worm, Jimmy. You know.
You just get like 2 hours of sleep, and then you're like, that's it. That's all I get.
Hey, man, whatever increases productivity.
In the short term.
Now I will never sleep again, and I will get all the chores done.
I am the smart one.
Me,
Me,
I'm
only
genius.
me. Nobody ever thought of this.
Now, unlike Jimmy, I can get to sleep whenever I want. Like, if I tried real hard right here, right now, I could fall asleep on the podcast.
That'd be weird.
In that tub.
And right in the hot
It's
tub.
a cozy tub, though, so I
probably
guess it's
drown.
not that weird.
What's that?
You'd probably drown.
I
want
I
that?
hope my friends and neighbors here would save me. Huh? Guys?
We
No?
assume you know what
Guys?
you're doing.
Yeah, you're
Guys?
kind of.
You're probably just going under for a quick soak. How are
Yeah.
we supposed to know you're...
Just like all of us are just like, he's all right, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a quick soak.
How long
5
can he hold
minutes
his
later.
breath?
I'm not big on physical contact with people, quote unquote.
Regardless of situation.
Quote unquote Brian Warlock.
That's one of my famous quote unquotes.
So, I mean, I think I'd go with the Legos because I want to become a stronger individual.
like
I
that.
want my feet to be like two catcher's mitts. Also, all those Legos. That'd be pretty fun. Because then you go
Yeah, I mean,
pee,
you get to use them.
and then you'd come back out and be like, "Oh, I'm building a spaceship,
Is it-
another spaceship."
New Legos every time?
Kid
So
you
you have to clean up the Legos, too?
I guess
And they're covered in your blood.
covered
All of it.
in your foot blood,
All your foot blood.
which we all know is the dirtiest of the blood.
I just imagine that
Pretty
every
bad.
single Lego is like faced like tall end up to like,
Razors
Yeah.
for
end up.
optimum.
when you put it like that.
Like
No, I'm still going with the Legos.
You're going with Legos
I'm
too?
going with Legos, yeah.
Legos.
Team Lego.
Yeah,
You too,
I want my
Brian?
Hobbit feet.
What? Oh no. Yeah, I'm taking. Sorry, the autocorrect. Yeah, sorry. I want to avoid the Legos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm taking autocorrect too. I'd be your best friend that only communicated to you in emojis only. It's like, what is it, boy? Timmy fall down the cyber well?
Said poop poop airplane left turn. What does that mean?
Poop
At the
eggplant,
church.
poop eggplant. What's that mean? What's that mean? I don't know. I want to know. I want to know.
I'd be everyone's favorite.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you didn't stop texting, everyone else would stop texting you eventually because they don't want to deal with it. Hey, that's 50-50. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
We don't get ties that often.
We split it right down the old middle.
Except for that
There are
time when
only
the
three of you.
three of us tied.
Yeah, that's not
Well,
time.
we kinda
Three of us
did.
normally.
The math just doesn't add up.
We did kind of tie when I picked both, and then you picked one, and then you picked the other.
Yeah. No.
There was that one where we just basically went totally off fucking script.
What?
There was like
Scripts?
that
we
one
don't
with
write
the-
Yeah, the
any
one,
of
it was
this.
the carrot fingers or the
I didn't
snake
get a
fingers.
script.
That's right.
Carrot fingers and snake
Because
fingers.
you picked no fingers. You
Yes.
picked half and half,
Yeah.
and
He
then
was the
I
one.
picked.
I don't remember.
Wait.
He was the one who ruined it.
I did not.
Well, you both
Dang.
ruined it.
I ruined it extra after he ruined it.
This is not entertaining. But you know what is entertaining?
What?
People,
Heartbreak.
lonely people. People who are sad and lonely, and you get to watch them to spare. And
Sad lonely, a schooly bully back.
That's the theme
It's
song.
back.
that was Blind Lemon Brian.
That's our fifth, mostly silent member, David Lee Roth.
Oh, right.
Just leaned over the fence. contribute there. That's right, folks. It's Lonely Hearts.
Yay! What do we do in Lonely Hearts?
We do a Where's Waldo of the Craigslist to find the loneliest of the lonelies, the sharpest Legos on the floor, and try to
Just jam them in our ears and hearts.
try to build something out of them.
Oh, okay. That's more productive.
Yeah.
This week on Lonely Hearts, my bloody Lego is entitled "Looking Wife or Girls Friends."
My bloody little Lego.
So strap in.
My bloody little Lego.
Charm's new theme song.
Okay. Looking wife or girls friends, I love hairy female, no black women, I am into everything, I like very open women, I am 5'8", 160 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. First period.
Oh.
Another period.
Oh my.
I am very clean, HIV negative, looking same any age female. So far, I don't have any luck. Everybody playing game, I am real person, let me know. If this is ad, I still on, I am interested in hearing from you. If you like 420 or drink, I don't mind, it's fine for me.
Whoa, wait. If this is ad? Like, if you're a bot, please contact me because I'm so lonely.
I'm sorry, that was me. If this ad is still on, I am interested in hearing from you.
No.
Oh, okay.
On.
If you
on.
like 420 or drink, I don't mind, it's fine for me.
Oh shit, boys. This ad is on.
Man, I think we've all passed the Turing test with this one.
Age 50.
Oh.
Okay. And that's all he wrote.
Yeah.
Well, he's direct. That's a positive thing. He lays all his cards out on a continuous table.
He leans right into it.
Right into it. He puts his head down. He barrels through. I appreciate that. I
Right
feel
to
like
a hairy female.
right to a hairy female. Oh, yeah.
No black women, though, so maybe kind of a racist.
Yeah.
Probably.
Uh-huh. He didn't give us a lot to go on about himself.
Yeah, he was a little bit spare on details about himself.
He does have brown hair
Really
and brown
good
eyes.
grammar.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have HIV, guys.
Hey,
Okay.
He's an English
That's
teacher.
That's a lot.
That's a lot
It's
to
a lot
go
for
on.
Lonely Hearts Club.
I feel like I'd fall in love with that. With a pair of eyes, a head of hair, and a devoid of a life-ending disease.
Dane, I think if we put a wig on you, you're just his type.
Oh,
You have hair.
I have a lot of hair.
Yeah.
And
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
thank you. I appreciate your encouragement. James.
All right, so before we actually dive into it, because I feel like I have a very similar lonely heart today.
Oh.
But I just
Do I
wanted
smell
to
love in the air?
maybe
Is there love in the air?
I wanted to tell everyone
Mm-hmm.
that while searching for this lonely heart in a completely different area,
You won $1,000.
no, of the world, I found another posting from my lonely heart from a couple weeks back who was looking for a big booty lady who lived in California, but he was posting in like Alabama,
Right.
and this is in a completely different state
Then Alabama.
than Alabama.
Or
this,
California.
This exact same guy showed up again,
Oh my God.
and I was delighted.
I bet. You've made a friend.
Friend, I'll message him. So my
Hey, dude, I dig your flavor. I, too, enjoy big-bootied ladies. And I think the distance is not a problem.
let's be best friends.
Let's be best friends.
All right, so the title of this one is Yes, That Was Me. Body type average, height 5'10", status single, age 50.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
First
On the nosy, yes.
First sentence. I had a booger on my lip. At the Walmart in this location. Your kids were laughing at me and I didn't know why.
Oh, God.
Oops. You kept making gestures and I tried to act all cool because I thought you were flirting with me.
Oh, no.
But you weren't. You were just trying to let me know about the booger. I am sorry. I wiped it off at the conveyor at the checkout. What was I supposed to do? Hit me up. This hardly ever happens. Really. That's it.
Isn't this meant for women?
What the
Yeah, it's meant for women.
That's misconnections.
not
right there.
misconnections.
That's a misconnection.
Booger connections right there.
What the fuck?
He missed his connections and misconnections.
But he had a booger all the way down from his nose to his lip.
He wiped it on the conveyor belt?
Yeah, what a thing to admit.
So here's a thought, right? It's not in misconnections. It's in Men for Women. What if this is his kink? What if he needs to find a woman who saw a guy, maybe not even him, who had a booger on his lip, and they want to connect with that?
It's like, tell me about that guy again. Yeah.
Anything under the sun, man. There's a fetish for it.
Brian,
You
good
name
on
it,
you.
it's there.
Seeing the good in people and their kinks.
Seeing the kink in people.
Seeing the kinks.
Seeing the kink.
Seeing the mucus-based kink in people. You're such a good guy, Brian.
He's into booger play.
Booger play. No, but he's into booger stories. Like, he's not even into boogers themselves. He's just like, how long was it? Was it viscous?
This week on Amistad Maupin's Booger Stories.
You gotta be 18 or older to get onto this blog.
Ask your parents' permission.
NSFW for extreme graphic booger content.
Mom, it's just about boogers.
It's only booger. No, Mom, it's just a booger blog.
It's like Nickelodeon in the 90s.
Imagine like a romance novel cover, but like instead of like Fabio's like beautiful face, it's like some booger covered like dweeb.
Blowing in the wind, just like snot
Hey,
floating.
you want to go out to the movies, Jennifer?
What do you mean there's something on my face? No.
It's just my glasses.
Oh, no, it's a booger. I'll wipe it on this person.
With this conveyor
Don't
belt.
tell anyone. I
Don't.
won't if you don't.
I won't.
You don't have
Unless
to.
you want to
Only
tell it to a person
boogers only.
who's into that kind of thing.
Hard voice to do.
Well,
Got him.
these two are
The best match.
the best match we've ever found. We don't know a lot about either of them. They're both 50. They're both a little clueless.
Yeah.
They both
Don't seem to have a lot of standards.
don't have...
One's a little
I
racist.
wonder if they might be roommates.
I'm thinking they could use his boogers to complete his sentences.
Oh, wow.
Just
A
use
match
more
made in
periods
snot heaven.
in the form of boogers.
Yeah.
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 Oh
Yeah.
man.
Guys, I think that you're really reducing this guy down to his boogers. And he's more than that. He's a person, you know?
A 50-year-old someone who puts boogers on things.
I think that you guys are
Wild.
focusing a little too much on the boogers and not enough on the man behind the boogers, where the boogers come from.
Nose goes, as they
They
say.
do, but
Alright, what can we analyze
I'm
aside from the boogers?
thinking that this guy is he doesn't hold himself very high, so his self-esteem is not too big. Like he's just kind of like he's humble. That's what I'm trying to say.
He admitted he had a booger on
He
his face.
admitted it. He's like, hey, listen, I was trying to be cool. Like, you were giving me attention. I was trying to be cool. But you know what? It was just the booger. But I appreciate you pointing that out. So I think that there's almost an endearing quality to that.
But I did wipe it on the conveyor belt.
But I did. See, that's a little TMI.
Still
Go back to the store.
Humble and
This
honest.
treasure.
He's an honest man.
He's
He
an
won't lie to
honest,
you.
humble, oversharer, TMI kind of guy.
He's never gonna keep secrets from you.
I don't think so. Now, the 3-sentence wonder.
Yeah. It was about 3 sentences.
I counted. No, I don't.
No.
You know, he just wants to get all his cards on the table real quick. Kind of like the booger admitter. So I do honestly think that these two guys would get along really well. They're the same age. They want, they want a person, and this guy wants a hairy person. So that's a guy, usually. Guys are usually pretty hairy.
Fall off the wig again. We can make
Not
this
even
work.
that. You don't even, just have him grow out as anything.
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 Jimmy, does it mention if your guy's hairy?
I just mentioned his boogers are prominently displayed.
He's slimy.
He's
Slimy,
Like an egg.
I mean,
like a monster.
So
So I think there's love here.
Yeah.
I think there's a kind of love here. Yeah. Even if it's the love between two brothers from other mothers.
Yeah, and who found each other in this crazy world. Who fuck each other.
Fuck each other. Weird brothers from other mothers incest stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dick Wolf. All right, our next Would You Rather comes to us by way of Reddit from user Hoya Badger. Hoya Badger asks, would you rather have glow-in-the-dark hair or be able to fart confetti?
Oh.
Meaning when you fart, confetti comes out.
You have
Not
to.
like...
You get to choose.
Yeah, you're not like, I think this is the perfect moment for butt confetti.
It's not an option. It's
It is
turned
not
on
an
all
option.
the time.
But
Yes, butts.
you're still wearing underpants, though.
That's
You're
true.
just filling your pants with confetti. That's
Well,
no
you don't.
fun.
You don't have to. You could. So if you're a lady, could go commando in a skirt or dress. And
Or
then
if you're
every
a
so
dude-
often. Well, so I was gonna get to that.
Okay, sorry. Keep going.
You just leave a little glitter pile sometimes in the wild. Same if
might
you're a
be
dude, you can
fun.
put on a kilt or a utila kilt
Right.
Oh, boy.
for all your fucking whatever hammers or Batman accessory. I don't fucking know what you do with utility
With
kilt.
utility kilts.
I love that like reimagining of Batman with the utility kilt. So badass.
Or there's
So
there's a Scottish Batman cartoon out there. I won't go into it. But he's
Wait.
wearing a kilt.
Oh,
I'm not going to describe
Is that
a
real?
drawn cartoon on a podcast. I'm not going to do that.
Every fucking flavor of Batman now.
Every
Got,
I thought you
No,
had
it was a joke. I mean, it was a
Apple
joke
Batman.
cartoon.
I thought
of
you had a
like,
cartoon show.
Grape Batman.
no.
Great Batman.
Yeah.
Purple.
Fucking strawberry kiwi Batman.
Strawberry
This
kiwi.
bullshit flavor of Batman. It's not
I like
real.
how every flavor of
Eucalyptus
Batman.
Ugh.
I like
You
how
got a sore throat though. That's good Batman to have on your side.
It coats.
I like how every flavor of Batman turned into just two different smoothies of Batman.
I'm Eucalyptus Batman. Enter the halls of medicine with me.
I don't know if y'all do that at that old froyo, but anytime I'm like, ooh, look at all these fucking flavors. They got these fruit flavors and this fruit flavor and this peanut butter, chocolate, and I get them all, and then they just taste like sugar
Because it's all together.
They've all melted together now.
Melded together. Yeah.
No way, man. I theme it up. I'm like, today we're going tropical, and then I get the mango, and I get the sour
lychee
berry,
berries.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then I layer it with the those little tapioca balls that pop in your mouth.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Guys, let's go after this.
Let's fill an insertable full of those and get busy.
Nicole?
Oh. My froyo?
No,
No, are you-
I was talking about inserting a
you down?
froyo into you.
Oh.
Not froyo, just the jelly things. God.
I mean,
Oh
so
my God.
I
have
am a...
some consideration.
Talk about it. I mean, like, an ice cream headache is bad enough, but an ice cream, like, fucking uterus ache?
pelvis ache.
Uterus ache.
Fucking no.
I mean, I'm a girl who knows what she wants, so I think maybe some strawberry might not be that bad.
Okay, all right.
I'm thinking the sugar might cause some issues later on, but
Immediately.
Let us be clear: the gelatin eggs that were in
Flavorless.
previously they were
Sugar-free.
sugar-free and flavorless. That is correct.
yeah, we were
for those-
we were intelligent.
Well, also Primal Hardware tells people to do that.
He
Like
does.
this is a safety thing.
Yeah. Shout out to Lone Wolf.
Let's get real here with safety. Yeah, so glow in the dark hair, I don't see any downside to.
That is true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Sounds
Nope.
kind of.
It might be a little
It
hard
could
to
be hard
sleep.
to sleep.
You
Yeah.
could never be a spy. Let's think of the downsides. You could never be a sneaky ninja man
Or woman.
or lady.
We got a lady here. Finally.
I gotta go.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, like how glow in the dark? Like just like a normal glow in the dark shirt?
Yeah, I
Or
would say
much
like
brighter?
a glow stick.
Okay.
Like a glow stick
And see,
glows.
You've eliminated any chance for stealth for the
Yeah.
rest of your life.
No, any stealth
and this
checks
is all
would be
hair,
rolled a
not
1.
just head hair.
Oh,
No
I was
hide
about-
and seek?
I was about to ask, yeah. Like, is that like back hair and such?
This
Oh.
says glow in the dark hair.
Are we gonna?
So all of it.
All hair.
Man, glow-in-the-dark beard would be so cool.
That would be.
I guess so. It would just be like the blue or the green, right? You wouldn't get to pick like a neon color.
I don't think you'd get to pick.
What if you were a redhead though?
Right. So my ginger beard would probably be like a rosy.
But I'm a brunette. How can a brown thing glow?
It's like a black light.
I've never heard of a brown thing.
Have you ever pooped after drinking splurge?
Splurge.
Surge. I said
Splurge. No.
The splurges.
You got splorch on the brain.
Oh, God.
Surge.
It's an insertable energy drink.
Do you need energy fast and up inside you?
Dangerously quick.
Try splurge today. Treat yourself. Splurge on yourself.
This splurge is for you. Tastes great.
Surge.
Tastes great. More filling.
I think like it would really help with my DJ career and my rave habits having glow in the dark hair because then I'd be all the rave.
How's that going?
It's going really well. You know, I got a name. My mesh shirts are still fitting.
Dane, what's your name?
My rave name?
Yeah.
Pizza baby slice.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Good,
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. I have that in like beads.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On 3 different bracelets.
Yeah, a lot of
you wear
different.
as a necklace.
That's a big improvement over your last name, DJ Raves a Lot. That wasn't very
I was young. I didn't know.
Putting on that metal helmet was like really tough. You couldn't see your records.
Yeah.
Couldn't.
It was a bad decision.
Couldn't at all. And with glow in the dark hair, I wouldn't need to wear the helmet no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Also,
Hair
my
helmet.
fist-sized head. Anyway, so yeah, but like if I had any partners, it might be distracting for them, like when I'm doing the deeds, the sexy
So would
deeds.
farting confetti.
So would farting. That's very true.
You could never hide a fart.
Never hide
That's
a fart.
true. I mean, all day at work, you got the silence. And
But confetti doesn't smell bad.
Well,
Your farts would no longer smell bad.
would there be
well,
a sound?
I doubt it.
I didn't
like
take
a
it to
kazoo?
mean. No, it's like no. So
Yes,
party
Jimmy,
popper.
you have the floor.
I feel it would probably make more sound, like a party popper.
That's what they were just doing.
I don't know. Like I think you're farting out with your butt gases that smell bad. Confetti also. I don't think you are farting.
But then it's an uneven would you rather because the hair
Definitely.
glowing has hardly any downside.
It's just kind of cool.
It's just kind of
Does your
cool.
hair stop glowing if you cut it off?
No.
So you can have a bag of glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it still, like, toxic?
Oh, that might be the downside.
Yeah.
Toxic hair.
Could be Don't put it in your mouth. Don't eat your hair.
There are things that glow in the dark that aren't toxic though.
Like cuttlefish.
Hair, for instance.
Like hair.
Yeah, like my actual real hair
Brian's already decided.
that I have in real life.
But you know what? Farting
They're
confetti
fun.
just sounds like so much fucking fun.
It
I mean,
does.
Be a party in my pants.
Some farting fun.
well, so are you having fun? You're like sitting there. You got a hot date. You're like, I need to fart, and you just and then you just do
I
it.
say that to her. I need to fart.
I need to fart. Listen, it
Excuse
won't
me,
make any
Cynthia.
noise or smell, lady.
Excuse me, Cynthia. I have something to tell you. I'm in need of farting right now.
And then you do it, and you take off your pants in the movie theater, and then you're like, she's like, whoa, and then you're like, you dig it in your pants, and you're like, no, wait, look.
You wouldn't have to do any of this.
Guys.
You
Well,
might do
There's
this.
no have to.
Yes,
I just
Nicole.
want to say that any date of mine who can't handle confetti farts is no date that I want.
Okay.
I can
Maybe
respect that.
maybe I can use the confetti farts to weed out the bad guys, Like
Yeah,
The bad guys.
the non-good guys.
The robbers instead of the cops.
Yeah, I don't want to be dating the robbers.
Drive
Or-
off those scrubs. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want no
Confetti scrub.
confetti scrubs. Yeah.
A confetti scrub can't get no confetti from me.
No. Hanging out the gaseous side. Back
Yeah,
to your
okay.
side. Time to fart at me.
No, I'm sorry. I gotta go with glowy hair.
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Yeah. Me too.
I think it would be so cool to have any part of me that glows in the dark. I mean, hair is fine.
I'll stand alone in the fart confetti side.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What would
I
you
don't
do
want
with
glow in the
it?
dark hair. Obviously throw parties. Obviously.
This came out of me.
We're having beans tonight, everyone.
It's like an unlimited supply of recyclable material. Too.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I could do arts and crafts.
With your
I could
farts.
farts and crafts.
Wow.
And farts and crafts.
Farts and crap.
Why did it take us so long to get here?
So Nicole, you're saying if anything viable comes out the end of you, you're going to use it in arts and crafts? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Reduce, reuse, recycle, Dane.
And close the loop.
Compost.
Nicole, thank you for donating all of this confetti to my wedding. Where did you get it?
Oh, you know.
There's so much.
It was just laying around.
I had Mexican every night this week.
Yeah. And that odor is interesting. Is that sandalwood? It's amazing.
Spreading
anything-
some incense around it.
You know, around my beehole.
Well, guys, I think, I'm sorry to say this, but based on the forefathers, the founding members of the Jacuzzi crew,
Don't do the thing you're about to do.
who laid down in times of yore about the voting process
No.
of Would You Rathers. Nicole, I'm sorry, but you lose.
That's,
It's the worst
I'm just-
bylaw.
I'm just
It's
gonna
dumb.
cry. That's all. It's no big deal.
I'm not in control of this, okay? It's out of my hands.
When I'm farting confetti and using it for my farts and crafts, you can,
Listen,
When the magic
you can
takes
be
hold.
jealous that.
I'm not saying that your opinion is wrong. I am just saying that you lose.
Okay, that's fine.
You can read the scripture at the bottom of the tub next time you go snorkeling down there. You can
Every day.
read
Very shallow.
what is written on the underside. But hey, that's so it goes. You
Next
know
time.
what? Let's
There's
just.
always next time.
There's always next time.
Yeah.
Man, I think we need to bounce back from this, Jimmy.
We need a palate cleanser.
We need a palate cleanser from
Tub water.
drinking more water, more tub water.
I brought champagne glasses.
Oh, gross. I'm not drinking. There's cookie dough in here. There's NyQuil.
There's pruned hams.
It's pruned hams. Stewed everything. That time Brian tried to make beef stew in the jacuzzi, it's still here.
Hearty beef stew.
Party
A
hard.
lot of stew. Well,
Do you have any other options besides drinking water?
no. Oh.
Well, I guess the
Oh,
show's
wait.
over then.
Wait.
What?
wait.
Wait, what?
What?
Huh? What?
What's in this glass of champagne?
Jesus.
Oh,
I've got 3 glasses here.
good. Oh, yeah.
This is the gag.
Oh,
Here we go.
Set this bit up some more for me.
All right, so we're gonna marry fucking kill 3 of these champagne glasses.
Oh, good.
Sexy.
That's it's a through line, you see. So Pokemon competitors: Digimon, Monster Rancher, and Yu-Gi-Oh. Marry, fuck, kill.
Oh, God. Goodbye, 15 of the 30 people who listen to this podcast.
Hello, the other 15.
15.
So, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and what was the third one?
Monster Rancher.
That was the one where with the big eyeball monster.
I vaguely
Jimmy, you came up
remember
with
that.
this yourself, didn't you?
It might have.
Digimon.
I was just having a conversation with Dane just yesterday
About how much I hate Digimon
and all of it.
and Monster Rancher.
Like they're all
Fine,
terrible.
listeners.
And it looks like I fell right into your trap card, and you're sending me to the Shadow Realm.
I get it.
I better cast my Blue Eyes White Dragon or whatever the fuck that thing is called.
It's a dragon with blue eyes.
Okay, so
it's
people
white.
listening,
Racist.
these 3 things are all from our childhood, and they're all kind of Pokemon-y
Yeah.
in ways. I guess.
They're all like Pokemon came out and then
capturing monsters.
Yeah.
Right.
They're all a little
Sort of.
bit. They're a little bit after my time.
Yeah, they are after your time.
I'm ancient.
Because you were eternal. You were here when the sun was born. Like you.
I mean, I was already old. I was already old when the first cephalopod hurled itself up from the waters on the beach.
I mean, you were old when You Can't Do That on Television was Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
well, so maybe we
Watch
should.
out for that green slime.
No. This is fine. We're
No.
doing it.
I know, but I was gonna say maybe we should explain, perhaps to listeners that might not know about these 3 franchises.
Very quickly.
Feel free to give me the rundown.
Give
So
'em-
Monster Rancher. Well, so Digimon was the first one, I think, that got big. They were those little Tamagotchi for boys. For boys!
Mm-hmm.
Fucking boys can't play fucking Tamagotchi! Fucking... Get a goddamn Digimon! Fight it with your fucking friends, you fucking assholes!
Whoa, bro.
And then they made a show about it.
What just happened to Jimmy?
Jimmy,
Jimmy, drink
Yes?
some water.
I think you need a glass of champagne.
I think I've had too many.
Oh, so Digimon was that game where you got little plastic things and then you hate fucked them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
After
that.
you fucking take a sweet fucking roid shot.
Oh, right in
Yes.
the neck.
At the age of 8. No, but it was like the...
Roids for kids.
It was like, how do we fucking make this worldwide sensation
This trend, this
of the
fad.
Tamagotchi for boys? So they made them fight, and then they evolved like Pokemon will, but they're just little fucking, pixel or not pixel drawings.
Yeah.
Of
And
little
then they
bullshit
made it a
things.
show.
They made a show.
And kids got sucked into the internet computer bullshit, and their little monsters could talk to them, and they turned into bigger versions for no reason at all.
Because Pokemon.
Because Pokemon did it.
Because Pokemon,
Like a cat turned into an angel warrior.
Oh yeah.
It was really smart and good. Now,
Okay, move on. Next
Monster
one.
Rancher started off as a PlayStation game where you caught monsters by putting a real musical CD in your PlayStation. And it read the stone tablet of the CD and then gave you a monster. And then it also became a show.
I kind of remember that.
The only thing I remember about that show is that there was like this giant eyeball thing with a mouth.
With the
It was
mouth,
like
yeah.
It's
Sasbo or
yellow
Basically only
and
an
a
eyeball.
foot and it just hopped around and went like, wow, go.
He's a big stone golemy guy, too.
Big teeth like
Created
giant.
by Tecmo. Perfect.
Exactly. That's the only thing I remember about that piece of garbage.
And then Yu-Gi-Oh!
And
was
then Yu-Gi-Oh!
an anime that spawned a card game that is played to this day still for some reason.
Because it's fun?
No.
No.
It's bad.
I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like the kid from that show. He's got
Well, his name is Yugi.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's got the most ridiculous anime hair.
It's the
Yeah.
most anime.
It looks like it's made out of like plastic or ceramic.
Ceramic anime.
very
Yeah.
pointy.
Ceramic anime.
Yeah.
Ceranime.
Ceranime.
Ceranime hair.
Patent pending.
It's like, I don't know, it looks almost like Lego hair. Like he could like just and like
take it
rearrange
off.
Got it off
It's a
the floor
hair
when he
mitt.
went to the bathroom. And then
Aquacat is going nuts over here.
Oh, because Aquacat's a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Yeah.
better
Part
send
of the
Aquacat to
cards.
the Shadow Realm.
All of these are references from the show.
Speaking of, I think that getting sent to the Shadow Realm would be a dangerous prospect for marrying. I might kill Yu-Gi-Oh! First.
Oh wow, casting your vote early.
Yeah.
That is that's wow.
One. That's one.
That's
Wow.
1/3.
I'm still considering the other two.
Okay.
I just wanted you guys to know how I was feeling. So I was feeling strong.
Keep us abreast to your situation
I
in your
will.
brain.
I probably know the most about Yu-Gi-Oh! Mainly because like I worked at a game shop during the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card craze.
Oh, no
and, like,
kidding. I didn't know that.
fucking hated those things. Like
Yes.
fucking kids were rabid about them.
I remember
I was one of those.
my little brother, who's quite a bit younger than I am, He got into the Yu-Gi-Oh without knowing how to play the game, so he just had the cards. Really, at least this is at the point. He'd probably disagree with me, but at the time, he'd have friends over, and his fucking friends would steal his cards right out from under him. Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
His friends would leave, and then he'd be like, "I can't find my Jack in the Box card," and I'm like, "Yeah, because your dipshit little friends stole them all.
2 tacos.
2 taco cards. I don't like the taco cards."
I don't know what it is about. So like,
You're welcome, Spencer.
I was talking a little shit on the game itself a second ago, but reasonably, it's probably fine. It's like whatever. But it is a huge stereotype that also just stays true for whatever reason. That the Yu-Gi-Oh cards like scene, the people that still play it, worst kind of people to be around. Like they'll steal and they have no fucking regard
Scruples.
for any place.
No principles.
And it's just a fucking terrible time. And I don't know why that is, but it just seems to hold true kind of across the board. Which is unfortunate.
It's because it's Satan's game.
Satan's game.
So
do you want to make a love pact with the devil?
right. Or
Yeah,
Fuck the devil.
Yeah,
kill
see,
the
that
devil.
that might be an okay option.
no mercy for the devil.
Nah. Slay.
Sweep the leg, devil.
Trap the card, devil. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to have sex with Yu-Gi-Oh, but I really hate Digimon. And Monster Rancher is just like, whatever. I don't even... Okay, so I think the mechanic of like catching whatever bullshit monsters they have through music discs is kind of cool in a way. Like it wasn't executed well, or else it'd still be popular.
They still make games, but they're not popular. They're more phone based, I think.
Oh, okay.
But also Digimon's that same route. To be fair,
who fucking buys music CDs anymore? Really? You know?
Yeah.
Right. No, yeah, you're right.
Not me, certainly.
What was the last music CD you bought?
I don't know.
Hey Nicole,
I don't know.
You left your Laserdisc player at my place.
Hey, we're all friends and neighbors here. So I guess I would kill. I don't know. It's so hard. Jimmy, go first.
So I'm killing Yu-Gi-Oh! For
Okay.
sure. Because
Got
man,
him.
too many things, too many badnesses.
You don't want Exodia unleashed on you.
I don't
wow,
want
you
that.
know the names still.
Oh man,
I think Nicole
the
probably knows the
elementary
most.
school. I
was
attended
it, huh?
tournaments of sorts and took kids for their money.
Oh, dang.
As a wee 10-year-old and an 11-year-old. That
You did it up.
No longer do I
can-
partake in the Yu-Gi-Oh game.
She can confirm Yu-Gi-Oh players do steal.
Because she did.
But like honorably. I did honorably.
Okay.
Okay,
Through
we
the
believe
duel.
you. We know. No, we believe you. You don't have to...
Good.
Who are you trying to convince here, Nicole?
No,
Come on.
myself.
Good answer.
And they ever steal? There was a story I heard in my local game store. Fucking 2 people conspired to steal some kid's binder. So like one of them like had a car waiting out the back door, which is an emergency exit. Fucking grabbed this guy's shit, ran out there, hopped in the like truck bed or whatever, and fucking drove away.
What the fuck?
For Yu-Gi-Oh cards,
Goodness
they're not worth
gracious.
very much.
But they needed those cards.
So one of these shitters had a driver's license?
These are
guess.
adults. These are adults.
They're
doing
old
this?
They're
enough.
adult adjacent.
They're old enough to drive and they're stealing Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
It's like,
So,
wow.
so good. Kill him.
Yeah, so I'm killing him.
Kill Yu-Gi-Oh.
And then the
Done.
next one's tricky. I think I'd have to marry Digimon just because the animals, they're the monsters, talk. They can talk.
That's
and they
true.
can talk in Monster Rancher, but man, they're way extra weird in Monster Rancher.
They're
They're
pretty
fucking
weird.
all across the board of things.
There's no cohesive theme.
I am not tolerant of weirdness. Dane.
That one tickled me.
So I'd marry Digimon. I'd fuck Monster Rancher because man, that eyeball.
You into it?
Man, no, can I piggyback off of this and say that my answers are exactly the same as Jimmy's,
Hey.
but for other reasons.
Oh.
So Digimon, right? Digimon's got that passion, that lighthearted faithfulness and love and emotion that I don't hate, Dane.
All fired up.
I love Digimon,
Okay.
and I would definitely marry Digimon. Monster Hunter, I think, would be a wild night. Just
You wouldn't know what to expect.
one wild night. You don't. You could probably have whatever you want in Monster Hunter.
Look at the giant tongue on that monster with the
he's-
big
Monster
eye.
Rancher.
The eye and
eyeball.
tongue.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Monster Rancher. Excuse me.
Do you know his name, Brian?
It's big eyes boy.
Oh man,
Big Eyes Boy.
I gotta
Big
look it up.
He's
eyes
a
boy.
big eye foot boy.
His name. His name is George Michael. Rest in peace. Be respectful. Be respectful.
She just crossed herself, audience.
Okay, so I think I will kill Yu-Gi-Oh due to like the bad blood I still have for it.
Because they're gonna be bad blood.
Yeah.
There it is.
T-Swift.
So yeah.
Tay-tay.
That go and burn that to the ground. Burn down that house of cards. And I think I would fuck Digimon because it's kind of like shitty like knockoff of like Pokemon. You know, it's kind of like squint in the right light. Maybe you got some malt liquor in you. You could be like, oh, Pokemon, blah, you know.
Through rose-colored glasses.
Yeah, rose-colored, fucking brass monkey-colored glasses.
That funky monkey.
Funky monkey. And I think I would marry Monster Rancher because, like, I never played the games, but again, the concept seems novel.
Yeah.
And I do enjoy weird.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the weird, so maybe that would have some staying power. I don't know.
So yeah, I would also marry Monster Rancher because I want to be surprised. You know, as I get into my Twilight years, I want to keep getting surprised and keep it fresh. You know, I don't want things getting stale. I had no idea they're still making games. That's a scrappy motherfucker right there. That endures. Like
He's got
I
that
want
ambition.
Yeah, like, you know, maybe not the biggest brawler out there, but you know, they're keeping it going. So I respect that. And also that cool music mechanic from the stone tablets as was foretold by Jimmy. So I dig that. I would kill Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because period. And I would I'm not impressed by Yu-Gi-Oh! In the least bit. I watched several episodes and I love cartoons and I hated that cartoon. And then I would hate fuck the ever loving shit out of Digimon because it's close enough to Pokemon where I could be like, I could love you. I could, but I won't.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Yay,
Wait,
we
did any
did
of
it.
us leave Yu-Gi-Oh alive? Did you leave Yu-Gi-Oh alive, Brian?
No, I
Oh,
killed
no.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Fuck, we all.
Straight to the Shadow Realm.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Fucking gone forever. Shadow Realm, air quote, Shadow Realm.
Shadow.
All right, guys. Let's just get through this, huh?
Oh my god.
Let's just... Oh, Casey in New York asked.
Jesus.
Love that optimism.
Including meals they come with, would you rather always eat appetizers or desserts? You could never have the one you turn down, even outside of mealtime.
Huh.
How could you do this to us?
Like
How could
this.
you do this to us, Casey?
Ta-da! Yeah.
That? Huh. That's kind of hard.
Yeah, I thought I'd
tricky.
throw a monkey wrench in this weird ass episode we were having.
So, the two coins of thought are a dessert. You have desserts outside of meals sometimes, in a general sense. So you'd have to do away with
If you're me,
cakes.
it's lots of times.
Yeah.
Cakes at birthday parties, any... Well, I guess candy isn't a dessert. It's just candy. I think you still have sweets, I suppose.
8:30 on a Friday night and you just down a pint of Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, ice cream isn't a dessert. Ice cream cake is a dessert.
What are you talking about? Ice cream is a dessert.
I think ice cream is a dessert.
What are you? What?
100%.
Is it?
Yeah.
What drugs are you on?
okay,
How much water have you drank?
Like,
How much hot tub champagne?
I,
Or is it Prosecco?
how many hearty goblets of like hot tub stew have you
Well,
imbibed?
so where do you draw the line? Is a donut a dessert?
Yes.
Really?
So that's what I'm saying. I don't like.
Sweet.
It's also a breakfast, but it's cake with icing on
Is
it.
a Snickers bar a dessert?
No,
Guys,
it's a candied bar.
Yes.
no
Nicole.
more nachos. No more mozzarella sticks. No more.
Nachos could be a meal.
No more.
Nachos Bel Grande.
Oh.
Give it her looks.
Oh.
If you put steak all over it.
Yeah.
See, but then where do we draw the line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a blurry line.
Yeah. What if you put ice cream on steak? Is it no longer a
Well,
dessert?
then it's a fucking entree.
That's it. I'm just putting steak on everything, and suddenly it's a meal.
We found a loophole. The steak hole.
They called it the steak hole.
Oh my god, that sounds like such an unpleasant place.
Hey,
Steak hole.
hey, let's put a steak on it.
Dun,
Put a steak on it.
Exotic dancers Thursday nights at the steak hole.
They all have steaks on them.
They've all got steaks on them and tetanus.
But don't worry, there's a steak on that too.
Oh,
No,
man.
you're right. This is a sweet
No
versus savory
spinach dip?
argument.
No chips and spinach dip.
Oh, chips and dips.
Yeah,
chip-
no chips
well,
and dip. That's an
No
appetizer.
chips
Straight up.
and dips.
Oh, that's tricky. But you could have just chips. Chips
See-
are not an app because I'm
No,
thinking of
they're-
stuff you could get at a restaurant.
That's
That's kind of
true.
like how I'm
Okay.
parsing this. So like you could
I like
get
that as a standard, actually. Yeah.
yeah, because it's like you could get like chips and dip. You can get it like your local Chili's, but
But it's an appetizer.
it's an appetizer there. But you can't just get chips. So like it's just chips, okay? Can you just eat chips sitting at home? Fucking...
I'd say you could have a bag of chips, but you can't
How about
have a bowl of chips with dips.
Yeah, that seems fair.
what if we use the Chili's menu?
All right.
But like what? But yeah, but like
What
fucking-
if it has to be on the Chili's menu? And you
Chili's,
get to
the
decide whether you want
America's
appetizers or desserts.
most default restaurant.
We can use Denny's. I don't mind.
Oh God!
No, we're using
What about
chili.
something? But like there's like appetizers at like fucking Japanese restaurants and like appetizers
Oh, that's
at like
true.
fucking like Chinese places.
No, no,
and
no.
stuff.
I don't want to
This
give
Would
up
You
mochi.
Rather is completely based on the Chili's menu now.
This is America, dude.
I think I've been to a Chili's olive twice in my life.
Oh,
Well,
you're
then you won't
missing
miss
out.
much.
You're not.
All right.
It's okay.
It seems so classy.
So
and exotic to me.
appetizers on the Chili's menu include
I can't talk anymore.
the Triple Dipper. Combine
Oh.
your 3 favorite appetizers served with dipping sauces. And I guess we'll go with that later. Loaded boneless wings. That's deep fried chicken wings covered in cheese and bullshit.
Covered in heaven.
So
I get spicy?
There's both wings, signature wings, and smoked wings. There's Southwestern egg rolls. There's California grilled chicken flatbread, Chipotle chicken flatbread, margarita flatbread, classic nachos with fajita
Margarita?
chicken.
What?
Yep.
I wanna eat my drinks.
Texas cheese fries, white spinach queso,
French
loaded
fries.
white queso. That's got meat in it. Skillet
Thank you,
queso, crispy asparagus, deep fried asparagus, crispy cheddar bites, fresh guacamole,
Oh, no guacamole. Are you serious?
fried pickles, chips and
That's a
salsa,
dip.
boneless wings, and more boneless wings.
No fried pickles.
Done. Appetizers. That's it. I'm not
What
giving
about
up
desserts?
appetizers.
And
could give up
now,
sugar.
our desserts. And for desserts, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Oh, they've got a lighter choices menu. Whatever.
Skip it.
Oh, on the triple thing, that first combo, there were also little mini slider burgers. So you'd have to get rid of those.
Sliders or
But
appetizers.
regular burgers.
Salted caramel molten, triple berry crumble cake, molten chocolate cake, skillet chocolate chip cookie, and cheesecake. Oh, and then skillet toffee fudge brownie. All of those you'd have to get
So
rid
no
of.
ice cream.
Or cake.
There's ice cream on several of these.
Shit.
No cheesecake.
On every
no
single
ice
one of
cream,
these.
No pie.
Actually, there's a scoop of ice cream on
Okay.
every
All
single
the
thing.
dessert
Chili's.
fucking Chili's has.
Yeah, that's all.
I want to go to a Chili's now.
It's not bad.
PJC Chili's.
We could go. Let's go right now. They're open late.
And
Probably.
And record.
Yeah.
Just set up our microphones
here
in a
at a
fucking
Chili's.
Chili's.
Testing out every appetizer and dessert that they have. So properly answer this. Would you rather?
Barely.
We need to be educated.
Barely answer this question.
Okay, so no molten cakes, no crumbles, no skillet cookies,
Maybe I've picked a bad thing.
and no cheesecake, and no sauces, or no loaded anything. If it says loaded on it, you can't have it anymore.
Do you guys want diabetes? Because this is how you get diabetes.
God.
Appetizers.
So I'm thinking.
I'm keeping them. I'm keeping
I'm keeping appetizers. It's all snacks all day.
All snacks.
Like I could do away with desserts, especially if it's on just that little menu. But even if it wasn't confined to that menu,
Just for guacamole, I'm keeping up.
Okay.
It's funny because like I probably eat more dessert items in my life than appetizers. Appetizers are more like a treat thing because I think you kind of have to go to a restaurant to get a lot of them, especially the weird ones they have.
Weird is subjective.
Weird is subjective. That's true.
You judgy pants, you. Jimmy doesn't like weird things.
It's I've read the Bible. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and cheese drizzled flat queso bronco.
Adam and
how
margarita
many things?
flatbread.
Exactly. Thank you. But I'll take appetizers too, just because I don't want to give that up. That's just they're really good.
Really?
When they're good,
I'm
they're really
surprised
good.
you're picking that.
I will get again like
Brian is the dessert master.
their dessert
Yeah.
choices like
you can make a lot of desserts that aren't on that list.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
make a mean
Maybe
fudge,
I
Brian.
set a bad bar here.
Yeah, like I think that's part of the problem. Maybe
There's not many desserts on that menu.
yeah.
Let's add donuts.
Okay,
mochi.
guys.
No, donuts are no.
No, you're breaking the rules. Stop
Oh,
it. So in my life, I've always considered appetizers a waste of time. I see them as a luxury item. So if I'm going out for a special occasion, I'll suggest or even order an appetizer. But hardly ever do I just go out with a person or people and say, hey, let's get that appetizer, even when it comes to guacamole. But desserts? Let me tell you something.
Condescending laugh.
All right.
Desserts
Us plebes over
are a
here.
must. I gotta get me a dessert. Most of the time. I'd say 9 out of 10 times. I'm gonna get a dessert. I'm gonna go for it.
You know what? You treat yourself, Dane.
I do.
You treat yourself.
I do. And it's not covered in cheese. It's covered in ice cream and raspberry slurry. So, I would get rid of... Yeah, you heard me. I would get rid of those greasy little deep fried bites for some salted
I'm into
salted caramel molten cake, triple berry crumble cake, molten chocolate cake, skillet cookie cake, and cheesecake.
it. I just want to know what the salted marble tastes like.
Salted Markle.
Well, if you've ever...
a salted Markle, please.
If you've ever made gelatin eggs and then put salt on top,
Uh-oh.
kind of like that.
Oh, no.
That sounds exceptional.
I'm a salted Markle with extra butter. Please.
Okay,
butter.
so so I guess I lose then.
You buy your own
How does it
damn
feel, Jay?
rule.
Why so negative?
Not my rules.
Yes, it is.
These were handed down from generation to generation.
Haven't
From
you
your
read the stone tablet?
From your left hand to your right hand.
The progenitors of the PJC,
Progenitals up into your hands.
they told me in a dream
They're these golden tablets
once.
you see.
They're these golden jacuzzis, you see.
What when they installed the jacuzzi.
I had to bury the jacuzzis. So everyone, thank you for coming by the PJC. Let's once again thank Lone Wolf over at Primal Hardware.
Thank you so much, Lone Wolf.
We're having a lot of fun with this, and we will. Well, Nicole will continue to have fun with this.
I'll be back
But
with
hey,
eggs.
It's not a tumor.
we don't only
It's an egg.
we don't only receive sex toys here. We also receive would you rather's, and lonely hearts and merry fuck kills. You can send all of those things. But not sex toys, to the PJCcast at gmail.com. You can tweet us at the PJCcast, and you can like us and message us on the Facebook and link anything you want there.
Bless you.
Thank you. Special shout out to Jamie for making a cool pictorial version of our episode and sending that to
last week.
Yeah, last week. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
That
I
was
don't know if I
pretty
saw
cool.
this.
Yeah, you should check it out
Yeah.
on the Facebook.
If you get a fashion book, you can see other
Gesundheit.
stuff.
Thank you. So yeah, send them on over, like us, review us on iTunes, and rate us there, so that other folks can know how great we are.
Do whatever you feel like, guys.
but
But,
hey,
send us stuff, though.
But really, when it comes down to personal freedom, do what you like. But God damn it, send us some stuff.
You'll be on the show. That's how this works.
Should we start accepting donations of sex toys in general?
Oh yeah,
Should we just have like a section for that?
yeah. 1122 Boogie Woogie Avenue, Anytown, USA. Send them on over.
Is there a would you rather positor? I mean,
Put them right inside, right up in you.
Just
My God.
make sure that they're sugar free, please.
It
We
simulates.
couldn't do the last question. Too
no
many
diabetes.
desserts.
But my name's Ben Dane.
My name will be in future Brian.
My name is Dick Wolf.
Ta-ta.
Dun,
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 dun.
And I'm an actual Dick Wolf. A real one.
Thanks, Bad Jack.
So we don't speak that name anymore.
Just kidding.
So thanks everyone. Have a good night and get home safe.
Do 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 do
Do
do.
do do.
Looks like this guy was murdered with an ovipositor. What a terrible shame. And your ovipositor should only be used in a loving manner, not in a murdery way. I'm Richard Belzer. Man.
Hey Belf. Hey Belf. How many eggs was inside this guy?
37.
Enough to kill a
Sorry, I
man.
meant 38.
You mean to tell me this guy put eggs inside of himself?
This is disgusting. This is just so gross. Never actually seen an episode.
But you know Ice-T.
You know, I see.
I know somebody who does an impression of Ice-T
It's
on
Dane.
another program. No, like most of my impressions, they're just impressions of other people doing impressions.
Like our own Schwarzenegger and most of America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my Arnold, my JFK. I
So-
get off my dinghy.
So we might disagree about the appetizer dessert thing, but can we all agree that the term appetizers is bullshit?
Yeah, I've never liked that.
Yeah.
What about an apple
Prime word. I don't know
teaser?
what you guys are talking about.
That's so gross.
Now I do really love the apple teeny name, though. I think that's pretty cute because it's got the word teeny in there.
And apple.
It is cute, but boy, do I hate martini glasses.
Why?
They're so inconvenient. You have to sit still.
But classy
You can't
as
go anywhere.
fuck.
Oh yeah, they're designed to spill. Yeah,
They're designed to spill.
They are. They're almost like a dish.
That's how Built to Spill got their name.
Yeah,
Oh.
too many martinis.
Never even heard built to spill.
Very happy with that joke.
How are you? Look at you. You're so smug.
Whose grapes are these that I've been eating all night without
Mine.
asking?
That's why I brought them out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was going to make another ovipositor joke, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to let you
Rape
imagine.
positor?
Yeah, there it is.
I knew a girl
No, you
once
didn't.
in my life
You liar.
who was dating a guy, and they wanted to get weird, and he didn't know how
to get weird.
Huh.
So what he posited, not overly, but what he posited to her was to let's stick grapes up your butt. So she was like, okay.
Oh.
She got like 6 of them up there. And then they were like, cool. And that was it. Nobody was like, it was a very weird thing.
His raging erection didn't erupt immediately.
Nope.
So what if you pooped grapes instead of farted confetti? I mean,
I think that would
I don't
be
see the problem.
worse.
Well, then you poop them.
yeah, but it's nutritious.
You don't eat butt grapes. Nobody eats butt
It's a
grapes.
circle of life.
Oh,
Close the loop.
that doesn't make any sense. We're not recycling grapes from butts.
Yeah,
What
pick
if
up.
We've got perpetual energy.
What if you ate raisins and you pooped grapes, man?
That actually might be kind of cool.
Yeah, think about it.
Because that's like, they get bigger.
Yeah.
Right?
You're right.
Yeah, you're
Right.
hydrating
Oh my God.
a grape.
Right?
I mean, a
Considered that.
raisin.
Right?
So then would that work with prunes?
Ripe?
Right?
Ooh, but it'd be extra fast.
Would that work with prunes where you eat a prune and plum pops out?
Man, you'd make
That
millions.
sounds a little painful, but I'm into it.
It's kind of big, yeah.
What about astronaut ice cream? Would you eat astronaut ice cream and then real ice cream would pop out?
You couldn't eat it.
Wow.
It's a dessert.
Making soft
Fuck
serve.
I could. You couldn't.
Man, why didn't we add Pikmin to that?
What?
Pikmin.
Pikmin?
Mary fuck kill Pikmin.
And
Mary fuck kill Pikmin.
just
Collect-
all of them.
Collect Pikmin.
Oh, wait.
That's not a
What does that have to do
Pokemon
with
ripoff,
anything?
though.
Thing is the other thing.
Alright, it's not.